Hello, folks. I just made a Facebook page called Gamers of the World United. Well, it's a Facebook group. And I wanted to dedicate this group entirely to getting our voices heard out there in the gaming community. And out there to the politicians who don't seem to understand what gaming is all about. They also don't seem to understand that violence video games has no real effect. Violent video games, sorry. And it's being shown everywhere, shown in many studies that it has no effect at all. In fact, violent video games often helps a great deal of us deal with our stress and feel much better about the day. It is natural in our human nature to want to lash out at other things when we get angry or mad. We've all felt it, don't lie. And while some of us can keep quite calm, some of us, have larger issues and we're not so good with our anger. Violent video games help us with that. It takes care of us in that respect. We have a stressful, terrible day. Our managers yelled at us, we nearly got fired, we got written up, or, something like that. We had a major disagreement with a customer at work. You come home, you're just really stressed out. You pop in a video game, anything, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Dynasty Warriors, whatever. And you just play to your heart's content. A couple hours later, you feel good, you've vented your frustration, and you can think about things and, prepare for the next day. This Facebook group is all about telling those people out there that we are not a violent demographic and that we are not the cause of the shootings in the US nor anywhere else. We are not the cause of violence. Shootings have been happening long before video game comes around, and politicians just want to stick it on other people. Parents, upbringing, environment, mental health care systems, and the general public are the main reasons why these people go like this. The typical attitude now with people that are, depressed, or they look like they might be a little off, is to treat them as outcasts. To cast them out and not bother with them. Not help them. And the most the mental health care system in the US will do right now, because a lot of institutions, if not all of them, have been closed, is they would simply just give them some pills, a pat on the back, slight therapy, and send them out. These people need a lot more help. And because they don't get it, they're pressured by everyone else. Or at least feel that way. They're cornered. And eventually they burst. Because nobody cares. Because nobody's willing to help them. And this is constantly being seen everywhere. Not even parents are willing to help. Why? Because they're the perfect parent, right? Their children are perfect as well. They can't do no wrong. So they're just like, oh, it's a phase. Well, that phase can turn into something else. If your kid is constantly getting into fights at school, everywhere, there's probably an issue at hand. Figure it out. Or you're like, oh, it's okay. It's just he's standing up for himself. Do you think there might be some underlying issue? That could very well be it, but there could be something else. And nobody's willing to do this. Parents are pointing at video games. Politicians are pointing at video games. Anyone who doesn't want the blame on themselves is pointing at it. And we all know it isn't the real issue. So I dedicate this Facebook group to showing what the real issues are and letting the voices of the gamers be heard. We make up well over 100 million of the world's population. Actually, we make up probably 100 million of the US, if not more. Just our nation in general. Then you got the rest of the world. Gamers are a huge part of the population. Our voice matters. Let's let the people know that. That's what I want to spread with this message, is to let people know we are not the cause. But we certainly will sure as hell be the solution. We will make sure that people know that games can help people. And that they can add to our lives, not take away from them. People need to know this. And we're going to tell them. And that's my message for now, but please, if you want to help out, I know I am crappy at making a banner, quite honestly. The Facebook group doesn't look all that cool. I'm sorry. I suck at making shit. Probably have my girlfriend work on it later. But please, show some support to this, and freaking get your voice out there. Make it heard. Tell your friends about it. Link it to other people. Spread it. Take care, folks. This is Steel Gray, signing out. Click the button.